Hey everyone, been a while since I made a video like this, and let me quickly explain what this video is, if you haven't gathered by the title. So this video is going to be two parts. One part is a Camille review game in Silver Elo, the other will be a Camille review game in Emerald to Platinum Elo. So this is my alternative account, which I play with my friends ranked sometimes, and then on main account I'll review another Camille game, and the purpose of this review is to analyze what I did right and what I did wrong, and be able to learn from these mistakes, and hopefully I can teach something about playing Camille. Now, this first match is into Garen, and Garen is one of the best matchups for Camille. Camille loves facing Garen because Garen cannot face a good Camille without proper jungle assistance. So, first things we're going to do is we're going to take a look at the runes. So, we have Ignite with Conquer. Now, I personally think Conquer is one of the best runes that you should run on Camille against Garens, against Aatrox, against Yones, those kinds of champs. And so, it is a really good rune to run into Garen because you want to take long extended trades with your passive into Garen. So, first things first, we're going to be hitting the wave. I think we could have hit the wave a little less to do like a 3-wave crash. So, remember, I'm not perfect. I did really well this game. I went 14-2, completely dominated the game. But again, I'm playing in an elo bracket that is below my actual skill level against players that are below my skill level. And so, even then, I still make mistakes. So, first things first, we secure level 2 prio. Notice what I did there. So, we start Q, and we hit the creeps to secure level 2 prio. So, we keep hitting the creeps. I'm going to use my Q on my level up timer, right? Does that make sense? On my level up timer, so that when I Q, I get the move speed from my Q, I kill the creep, which gives me my level 2, and then I insta-level my W, slow him with the movement speed, and then activate my true damage proc Q. And that way I get a great trade onto him. So, my W is going to be up soon. This Q. Going to W him. It's going to chunk him a little bit. Get a Q in while he disrespects me. I think I can use my Q less on the creeps. So here, I think I should have actually used my Q on the creeps more. The reason why I think that is because he's level 2 and I'm level 3. So if I fast push the wave, maybe I could have gotten in a level 2 dive. So here's something that I think I actually should have done. Is I think I should have based on that third wave and then bought a longsword and then came back to lane. Because he has no TP, right? He's playing Ignite Garen, and most Garens will play Ignite. So I could have gotten the item advantage and then come back to lane. And then he would have been well and truly fucked because he'd be suffocating under the tower. Reason that I walk into tower range to take that trade is because I have my passive prepped, and Garen only does AD, so when he procs Camille's AD shield with his attack, or with when you attack him, it'll tank a tower shot. Did I have W for that trade? I think I made a mistake there. No, I didn't have W for that trade. If I waited 1 second longer, I could have had W, and I could have W'd during my trade. Okay, looks like Amumu's coming up, but I see Sejuani's on my side, so I'm not scared of the Amumu here, right? Because I've got passive, I've got Sejuani. And here, unfortunately, I do not count my mana. Right, so I run out of mana. It's really unfortunate. I use my Ignite. I'm not going to have Ignite. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to push this wave for my 900 gold Sheen. Because Sheen first base is really strong into Garen versus Camille. Or as the Camille versus Garen. So I'm just hitting. I think I could have pushed this wave quicker. Oh, I missed that CS. That's okay. Speed it up a bit. I should base here. Nice. So I'm going to TP back. I think the reason why I wasn't fast pushing was maybe I was waiting for my Sheen. What do I have? I have Sheen double pots, okay. So here, this is a kill opportunity if he stays. So we're going to force him to either stay or take a really bad base here by holding the minions as 4. There's a common misconception in top lane that you need 3 minions to freeze, but ideally you want 4 minions to freeze. So we freeze the 4 minions. You know, I think I could have kept... I think I'm a little too Q heavy right now. I think I could have kept onto that minion for longer. I think, yeah, I made a mistake there. I think I could have held onto that. Yeah, I shouldn't be hitting these. And I missed the cannon, so unfortunate. So now the wave is going to go into him. I'm going to get our trade off. Really good trade with Sheen and passive, so we take that nice 100-0 trade. And then basically, versus Garen as Camille, this is your standard trade patterns. You want to look for Qs on the creeps, and then using the movement speed from your Q, you want to advance forward, hit your W to slow him, and then get the Q2 off on the Garen with your passive up. That way, he cannot trade onto you at all, and you do a lot of damage to him. So we do the cycle again. Here, I completely beefed my E, which resulted in a great... it was a great dodge by the Garen, and he got a little bit of a trade-off. We still managed to get some damage in, but it was not as clean as it could have been, definitely. So here I'm going to ward. This is going to be my ward timer, and I think I'm going to Q the bush. Get some mana back. Mana's quite important on Camille, since you're a bit mana hungry. I want to interrupt his healing here, so ideally I should W. Okay, I EW. And the Garen walks right back up to me. I think I could have ulted him there. Did he have his W? He didn't have his W. I for sure could have ult Q auto ignite Q2'd him. Definitely there. That's a missed kill opportunity. I should kill him shortly under tower soon, but definitely a missed opportunity. Looks like I'm probing for an E here. Oh, missed that creep. Gets his bone plating. So he has no Q now. He's a bit too healthy for me to dive him, I think. And he has his W up. Okay, we're poking him under tower. Miss our W, but it's fine. What do we do here? Wait for the push out. Okay, use our passive to tank that. Running a bit low on mana. Should be dead here. Yeah, he's dead. W to slow. R, auto, Q. I just do 2 autos actually. I don't even Q, I think. No, I don't. So, how do we get that solo kill? So, when you're playing Camille versus a target that you can basically execute with your Rs and your Qs, with your EQ, R, W, whatever, there's an imaginary line that the enemy cannot cross, and that is dependent on the boundary of your E line. So, right here, if he crosses this line right here, I can E onto this wall and basically hit him. So what we do is we E, we wait a little bit to see if he flashes. He doesn't flash. He had to flash that W there if he wanted to live. Let's watch that sequence one more time. So what we do, prep a Q, Q, E, wait, auto, Q, W, R, ignite, auto. In fact, we may have actually wasted ignite there. I don't think we need to waste ignite if we used our Q, but I thought my Q was on cooldown for some reason, so we wasted ignite. Now we're going to push the wave because he has no TP. Looks like Amumu's here. Okay, important versus Amumu. We try and get the W in to slow him down. We dodge the bandage. Now we're going to wait here. Why are we waiting here? Because we want to get that AP shield. We want to wait for the wave to come in so we can block his second bandage. Alright, let's speed it up. Should buy a Phage now. Yep, Phage, Sheen, double pots. So we're pretty strong into this Garen right now. But we just need to keep in mind he has Ignite advantage, he has ulti advantage, and he has Flash advantage. So we get the W, get the Q trade, E, auto, Q, back off. Chases us a bit further. We turn Q, Q. The moment he ignites us, we're going to back off, because I don't think we win that extended trade because of his E execute. Or his R execute. You might be able to argue with Conquer there that I could get another kill, but I didn't want to risk it into the Camille, or into the Garen. So now, we're just waiting. So Sejuani's actually on our side, which is why I go up to this alcove. So we see Amumu coming in from here. We're going to wait. The moment Garen shows himself, yep, we go on to Garen. Auto, Q, W, execute, and then Sejuani plays this really well, stunning the Amumu. Does Amumu have flash? Amumu does have flash, but we also have ulti, so there's no way he can get out. So now we push the wave. Do we greed for a plating here? Yeah, we do actually. Because we have our TP up. So we can even greed for 2 platings. Okay, now we're gonna base. We're gonna have our ulti up, we're gonna have our ignite up. So the moment we come back to lane, we should have Trinity Force, I think. No, we don't have Trinity Force. No, we do have Trinity Force, okay. So we're gonna have Trinity Force. We're gonna TP on top of him, and we should just be able to kill him here. Nah, actually, yeah, okay. Man, I thought I did more damage. But we can freeze these 4 minions here. Jungler's on our side. Okay, Sejuani just based, but we're still freezing the 4 minions. And now he makes a big mistake by overstepping here. I missed my W there. He has flash, right? So we want to ult him so he can't flash away. So, what mistake did Garen make here? Now keep this in mind, Camille has a very high lethality range because she can do a lot of damage in a short time, plus she has an incredible amount of gap close. So, the mistake Garen made was walking down, presumably for the fruits or to ward or something. So, we just hit this wall at max range. Wait for 1 second. We actually didn't wait, but it's better if we wait 1 second to see if he flashes. And then, the moment he crosses that wall, we E onto him. We fail our W, but we still have enough damage from our Q, our true damage and our Qs, that we just straight up kill him. We are so ahead. Okay, so now we're gonna clear the wave again, take platings, and then we're gonna do a little trade here. So this is a really cool Camille trick that you can do, is you can buffer your E before your Q. So let's say you have a Q set up here, so you Q, you E to the wall. Oh, I actually kind of failed it here, but what you can do is you can E, and then while your E is about to attach to the wall, you can Q someone, and then when your E lands, you can get redirected. I just did my Q quickly and then E'd. So I have no mana here, so I'm gonna base. Evet! Yes! So, Garen is completely overstaying here. Why is he overstaying? Well, we can run him down very easily. So what we do there is we EW, then we wait for our Q, Q him. Q for the movement speed again, walk to catch up with him. You don't want to keep autoing him, because you just want to walk to catch up to him. So here's an important part of spacing with Camille, right? If you're trying to catch up to a target with your Qs, you Q them once, and then walk in front of them, and then Q them again. So I'm not stopping to auto that much. I'm just using my Qs to keep my movement speed up. So now Amumu's on me, I take the E, go on to Garen, use my true damage on the Amumu, Q, Q, I use my ulti to dodge Lux, and then I think I kill Lux here. Nope, I don't dodge the spell. So Lux played that well by hitting me with Bind. But we would have gotten a triple kill there if we played just a little better. I think my E was about to come off cooldown as well. Yeah, 6 seconds off cooldown. So if we just actually played, if we didn't like run directly at her trying to beat her down with auto attacks, but instead kited in and out of her range with E, we would have been able to kill her. Solo triple kill there. So now we're gonna respawn. Gonna run all the way top. Sejuani is here. We have ulti. Oh no, we don't have ulti actually. So we're gonna E off this wall, W to slow him, Q, auto. Sejuani freezes him, auto, auto, Q, and then we reactivate Q immediately, even though we don't get the true damage, but we know it's gonna kill him. So now, we don't see anyone here. We see Nyla bot, and we have our E and ulti up, as well as Sejuani on our side, so we can afford to take this tower safely. We're gonna take their camps now. And we're actually kind of within Garen's ulti range, so it's probably best if we don't stay here. Oh. Yeah, so I just get out, because Garen could ulti me there and kill me. I had 900 HP, how much is his execute? 150 plus 25% missing HP, true damage, yeah. He probably could have killed me. Especially with his ignite coming up. So we have, let's see. We have Baron in 3 minutes and Dragon in 3 minutes. So I go top here, I guess. Not quite sure where I could go here. Chat, if you know the optimal place for me to go here, you can go ahead and say in the comments. We're just gonna push top wave, I guess. We see Garen bot. They're fighting mid. So we're gonna roam to mid, because we took top turret already. Amumu shows top, so we can go kill these people bot, basically. So we see Garen, Nyla, low HP, and Leona. So we destroy Nyla, we destroy Leona. So we just prep our Q, go in, E, Q, W, Q, auto, auto, Q. Then we have ulti for this guy, auto Q, E. We know he has no flash, so we can do that E safely. And I actually should not have committed ulti there, because I did not know if he had flash or not. Even though we just watched him flash, I wasn't paying very good attention. So I should have just kept running him down with autos. So now we're going to take this bot turret. Gonna base. We're going to purchase Ravenous Ruby. So we're going to clear top wave. Dragon's up in 30 seconds. We have TP. So clear top, clear, clear, clear. Then we're going to take this tower. Amumu comes to stop us. We hit him, we hit the wave. We just keep hitting the tower because Amumu has no chance of killing us. Then we kill Amumu. And now this is what makes Camille so powerful in the side lane. She can do so much damage to turrets. She can one-shot you really well. And then her hook shot has incredible distance for escape. So 2 of them commit to me top when Dragon is up, so I can just hook shot away. They cannot chase me because my hook shot is too far of a range. And then I can just safely base here. And my team can take Dragon. And that's how you can create a split map environment that is really strong for you, because they have to respond to you as the Camille on the other side of the map, otherwise you're going to take their whole base. But they also have to do the objective, otherwise they risk losing the objective. And so this is how you create a lot like pressure on the map as Camille. Camille is really strong inside, and she doesn't generally want to group all that often. You know, she wants to group for really important objectives like Baron or Soul or Third Dragon or something like that. But she is generally in the side lane, right? Because the side lane is where she can really exert her power, like in 1v1 or in 2v1s. So we're going to walk bot here. I should be pinging my Zeri off. So we're going to hit to activate our Q. W, E slow, Q. We're going to Q again to get the movement speed, but unfortunately we're not going to be able to catch her because we don't have ulti. So here I'm really playing with fire, but I've got my team beside me. Kill the Amumu. Clear the wave. And here we're kind of wasting time till the objective is up because our RE is top. Ideally, we want the roles to be reversed. I want to be hitting this top objective, and she wants to be here with bot. But this is how it worked out. So this is how the fight goes. So we get our Q off. We E in. We hit Garen. Back up. W. Q the Nyla. Ult the Nyla. Use our Ravenous to kill her. Didn't dodge the Lux ult there. We played this fight pretty badly, I think, but it's still not bad because we get top inhib, and our Sejuani can survive here. Oh, but Sejuani goes back in. Ooh, unlucky. So we're going to be up now. And the next objective is Baron, so I should be bot wave, but my RE is bot. And I see Garen top. I guess I decide to kill him because he's just a free kill without flash. Don't even need to commit ult. Kill him. Dragon is up in a minute and we have TP. So we're just gonna pressure top. I TP bot for some reason. Why did I TP bot? I don't think I should have TP'd bot. I guess I TP bot to maybe try and catch Nyla hitting the tower, but I think that was a bad TP. Gonna hit the bot wave, hit the camps. So here's what we're doing on bot. We're zoning the people away, right? So the dragon is gonna be up in 5 seconds. We just want to zone them and make sure they can't really play the game. So I spot Nyla on bot wave, and Nyla is one of my intended targets. So we're just gonna linger a little bit. Wait for Nyla to cross. We hit our E. We know she's there because of the extended auto, or because of the extended range. Wait for her counter strike to be over. Ravenous auto Q, and she just dies, just like that. I mean, if you want, guys, if you want a good champ to play versus Garen, versus a lot of these bruisers, that is highly skillful, that rewards skill expression, and is extremely strong, play Camille. I mean, look at that to damage. Look at what I do to this poor ADC. I E, I auto. I'm completely out of vision. My Q goes through the... like, I can wait out her whole counter-strike with my Q, and when I hit, I just delete her HP bar. Camille is so strong right now, guys. And I think if you want to be good at a character that requires a lot of spacing and mechanics, then Camille is definitely the champ for you. So now we're going to walk up for this fight. Gonna E onto Leona. Missed the E, unfortunately. Bit of a lack of discipline there on the E. Now we're just gonna true damage Q Amumu a bunch of times. And from here, it's just easy pickings. There's like not much you can do against the Camille when she has hookshot off a 3-second cooldown. And now we end the game. So now, guys, I'll show you. That was a silver game, right? And you might be saying, Gramps, you are not a silver player. And you are just playing an extremely strong champion in silver against some poor random Garen, doesn't really know what he's doing, doesn't ban Camille. What about a matchup that's not so Camille favored in a higher elo, so Plat to Emerald? Because the Riven that I played against in the next match is Platinum, but the majority of the lobby was Emerald. Now, I'm not saying Emerald is a high elo or that Emerald is particularly hard. I'm just saying it's a higher elo than Silver, right? So, let me show you that game, guys. Yo, welcome back. Sorry, I took a bit of a short break. So here we are. I'm on main account and I'm playing into Riven with Ignite Flash. My jungler is Nunu, their jungler is Udyr. So here's how I play this game, and here's how I go 10 and 1, and I carry the game on my back. Now, this game was quite easy because we also had a very strong bot lane, and my mid laner was doing a lot of damage, but it is undeniable that me as the top laner had a lot of impact in winning this game, because a 10 and 1 Camille can impact the side lane super hard, right? She can win 2v1s, she can destroy towers in the blink of an eye, she can push wave super quick with Ravenous Hydra. It's just really a great champ for carrying these lower elos, from bronze to emerald to even diamond, and she's very popular even in the highest ranks, Camille is. In fact, the rank 1 NA top laner, who was rank 1 as a top laner, and rank 1 in the whole server, played a lot of Camille. His name is SurdyLol. I'll link him in the description down below. Great player if you want to watch to learn top lane. He's absolutely wonderful. Answers a bunch of questions as well during the stream. I'll link him in the description. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to sit in this bush to see. I'm just going to basically do a 5-point, and then my minion wave comes up. Riven is, for some reason, here. I didn't realize that when she was coming up, or I didn't realize that when I was playing in game. So into Riven, I like to start Q. I don't know if this is the best thing you can do, but I like to start Q, to just take a little mini trade, and then disengage with passive. So I'm just hitting the wave equal to her, so I take that little trade, and then she has to back off. So good trade so far. And I want to get the push here. So I'm hitting the creeps. Let's speed it up a bit. I'm hitting the creeps. I want to do a 3-wave crash into bounce back. Right? So I'm hitting the creeps about as equally as she's hitting the creeps. Then I start zoning her off a little bit. I miss some minions, but I am zoning her off as well. So I go ward. That's a bit of a poor ward there. Now I'm level 3 to 2. Okay, big mistake I just noticed there. Look where Riven is. So Riven walks up, uses her E, and then walks up into the middle of the wave when I'm level 3. So she should not be able to play in this position. She uses her Q, and her E is on a 3-second cooldown. So I should E onto this wall, E into her, and then just kill her. So that's a mistake from me. That's a missed angle, if you will. So I think I'm playing, in terms of the wave state, I think I'm playing this initial sequence pretty okay. But in terms of trading, I think I could be playing a lot better. So here, I just want to push the wave. Could cheat a recall and base with TP here. Now the wave is bouncing back to me. Nuno's coming up to me, but I unfortunately pushed the wave too quickly. Here I don't take a great trade. Yeah, that was a bad trade from me, and I continue the trade. Conquer into Grasp. Okay, big mistake from me here. You don't want to trade Grasp, like you don't want to trade extended trades Grasp into Conqueror, because as a Grasp player, you should be playing for short trades, and as a Conqueror player, you should be playing for long trades because of the way that your runes differentiate. So this is a bit of a poor trade from me, especially considering she has double pots and I only have 1 pot. And I walk up here without passive. And I just completely eat shit. She just starts fisting me, right? So now I need to base. How much gold do I have? Not enough for a Sheen. Okay. So I go Ruby, Crystal, and Longsword. TP back. Now, this is not as bad as it looks. Because, look at where the wave is, and look at where my creeps are. My creeps are about to come up. My wave is pushing to me. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 minions. 2 of them are low, so I can hit these 2 creeps and make a 4-minion freeze here. And I think Riven knows this. Because look, she has to stay now. Otherwise, I just freeze the wave forever. My jungler can come up. Absolutely fuck her. It's just a really good situation for me. So now I wait for my E to be off cooldown. Riven wastes all of her spells except E here. She E's away, gets slowed anyway, and doesn't flash the E, so we're able to get a nice solo kill here. So I'm going to break it down one more time. I'm going to break down the combo and the reason why. So the reason why is because we TP back to hold the wave in a good position. For us, Riven is forced to stay, because if she doesn't stay, then we'll be able to get an XP lead and a gold lead just by freezing the wave, and when she comes back, the jungler will have time to come up to the top wave and kill her on her attempt to break that wave. And then I'll break down the combo here. So, W, we aim the outer edge to where her E will go, and it slows her. We Q to activate our true damage. We E. We wait 1 second to see if she dodges. She already used her E's and her Q's, so the only thing she can do is flash, right? She doesn't flash. We go on her. We hit our auto. We hit our E, auto, Q, and then instantly ignite. And then she dies. And that's the breakdown of how I got that solo kill. So now we're going to hit one more creep. Boom, 4 creeps left. We're going to take our base. We're going to base on the freeze. The freeze is going to maintain itself. And when we come back, we'll be able to collect all these creeps. Unfortunately, we weren't able to maintain the freeze because Riven came up and pushed it in time. But we were able to miss virtually no minions, apart from the minions that we missed because we are bad. And now we are at a huge advantage. She has boots, double pots, Warhammer, and we have Phage. So it's looking pretty good for us. Oh wait, she has Warhammer. Okay, we're still about equal strength actually. Didn't realize that. But it's still pretty good for us because we're like, we have Nunu Camille, right? Which is a really good combo. So Riven has to play super scared. She doesn't have the ability to get wards down. I can just perma-zone her from this wave. Q. And now Udyr is getting chased by my Nunu. Walk up. Q. Auto. Auto. Q. Auto. Obviously we are to keep him down. And the reason we can make that play is because we are pushing into Camille. Or we are pushing into the Riven. So Riven doesn't have the ability to stop this play from happening, really. It seems that Udyr is a little tilted. Now we're going to push this wave and then take a base. We should have Sheen Phage here now. Now we're quite strong. W, Q. We don't have ulti, and we don't have E, but we get the true damage Q in with our nice spacing there. This is a bit of a mistake from me. I have double pots, and Riven is backing off, so what I should do here is I should use some of my HP to hold this wave. It's a big wave, but we can trim it a little bit, and then have the creeps come in and meet right here. And then we'll be able to maintain a freeze. I think that's a bit of a mistake for me to not try and maintain that freeze. But it's still not bad, even though we don't get the complete optimal play. We still catch all these creeps. Riven gets a base timer. And everything is looking pretty good on the map so far. So I'm pinging Riven is missing. And now it looks like it kind of freezes itself. So we're just going to hold these creeps. Or not. Okay, I decided to push it for some reason. So what does Riven have? Riven has Pickaxe, Warhammer. We get the Q damage proc in. She doesn't shield it in time. So she has no E right now. She's on Q3. She uses Q3, but she's out of range of my E, so won't be able to do anything. Oh, a little bit of minion block there. Force her E out. Get the Q on her. Tank everything with our true damage. Unfortunately, we take, or with our passive. Fortunately, we take a tower shot there, but we can heal it up with our pots. And this is the great thing about Camille. Even though I'm not necessarily playing as aggressive as I really should be, I should be taking advantage of this Riven's gameplay more. I don't really have to that much because my champ is super strong when it scales. So I can make these mistakes in lane, not punishing this laxness, and still scale and become really strong. That's the great thing about Camille. So hit the W, now we hit the Q, back off, and we dodge the W. We might have had a kill angle there. We're gonna hit the tower. She has no E nor Q, so we can W there for free. And now my Nunu pings assistant, so we're gonna move to this. Because Riven has to base and Wave is in the middle. My Gragas makes a great play here by separating the Udyr and the Akali. Gonna ult him. Gonna get that kill. And that's the great thing about playing Camille, is that you have such great roam potential that if any skirmish breaks out on the top side of the map, you can respond to it pretty quickly, and you can do a lot regarding the the ability to lock down people. Not only that, but we're playing a really disgusting composition. We are playing Gragas, Nunu, Camille topside. We have incredible lockdown. So now, creeps are on our side. Good for our jungler. We hit the true damage here. So we're going to have our Trinity to her Eclipse. And Trinity is a stronger item than Eclipse. We hit the true damage there. Or we hit the W there. And we are looking for the true damage Q. But unfortunately, she E's it. So now we're just going to maintain our freeze. Just like last time. So, 4 creeps now. We're going to hold it with our HP. Pop our pots to hold it. And once the minions come in, then we can hold it like this. So now, Riven can't really kill us 1v1. We are too strong. We are too fed. So the only thing we have to watch out for are jungle ganks and mid roams. And technically support roams, but I'll give you guys some advice. Support roams do not happen in Emerald. Not really. Oops, I didn't mean to auto that minion there. Q, look for the W, she uses her E. Just completely zoning her off. So Udyr takes these Void Grubs, so we know Udyr is here now, so we gotta play a bit more careful. Gonna ward for Udyr. Take these fruits. Now it's a bit frozen for her, but the wave is too big, and she doesn't really have the strength to freeze it, right? Because we're stronger than her. So now we're just gonna Q the tower, E out. Oh, we can. She doesn't even walk up, so we can just do that. And then we get our Q damage, true damage Q in, so it's really good. I think we see Udyr again here. No, we don't. See Riven, so we're just gonna push the wave, start taking the tower. Hold on. Alright, I'm gonna break this down real quick. So, we know Akali is bot, so we don't have to worry about a mid-roam. Again, we are stronger with passive up than Riven right now. So we don't really have to worry about Riven beating us in the isolation. And now she's somewhat diveable. She uses her E. She's spacing us pretty well though. Get the true damage Q in. And now we just push this wave, and on the next wave we can dive. Oh, Udyr's top. So, here's what we do versus Udyr. This might be a bit overkill. We might have been able to 2v1 them, but I am so ahead. My team is ahead. I didn't want to risk anything, right? So what I do is I see his stun up. I just ult him, and then I E out. And then I completely avoid everything. And I have TP, so I can catch the wave here. So my whole team is bot side. So I really don't want to get caught on the cross map. So I commit my ult there, even though I probably don't have to. I'm just gonna commit it. So I can't be the, I'm the only play on the map right now. So I commit my ult just for the sake of safety, so that they can't make a single play on the map. So they lose Dragon for that. They lose kills bot lane, and they don't get anything by committing resources top. So Akali looks like is gonna play for me, and I should expect that because I don't see Akali mid. But I know this play is coming, but I really wanted to greed for the tower. We get her flash. And then we get ignited. And we get killed by Akali. Not great. Not great at all. So we're going to come out of base. Going to catch top wave. And now, what does Riven have? Riven has Longsword, Boots. We have Tiamat, Boots, and Trinity. So we're just zoning Riven here. And then Riven hops the wall. And then we take the wave. I see that my jungler is bot. I see that Akali is mid. So Udyr can be top or bot right now. I go in for the fight. I dodge her Q. Get the Q damage. And the moment I know... Okay, so the moment I hit that true damage Q on Camille or on Riven, I know that the fight is won even if Udyr comes, because I can just ult him. So I just keep sticking on him. And then I ult him. I probably didn't need to commit the ignite, but I just kill him. So Udyr does come, and then I can just E out. So that's a really good... I'll break it down one more time, actually. I'll break down the combo as well, because I explained my reasoning for why I did what I did, but I'll break down the combo now. So we go E, auto Q, auto Q, W, Q, ulti, auto, Q, ignite, auto, Ravenous, or Tiamat. Then we Q for the move speed on the Udyr, and we use it to get close to this wall, and then we escape through it. Because he doesn't have flash, he can't interrupt us, he just uses stun, so it's quite difficult for him to play. Now, if he was a really good Udyr, he would have waited and held his stun, and tried to stun me as I'm, like, flying through the wall. So we're going to come up. We should ideally be bot here, but my Kai'Sa keeps going bot, so I go top. A bit of a mistake from me. I E this wall, do some damage to Riven. Clear the wave. Udyr dies. I don't see Akali, so I'm going to back off. This is a mistake from me, because if Akali is here, I give a big shutdown. But luckily for me, Akali was mid. At the moment I see Akali off vision, I'm just going to back off. I see Udyr top while the dragon is coming up. They're chilling bot. I'm gonna walk bot. I don't want a TP here. I'm so close. So now I can group for this dragon because this is the third dragon, right? And then I can TP top if needed. So my Gragas is hard zoning them. I'm gonna walk up and start zoning as well. We get the dragon. Riven absolutely trolls it and walks up. Then he gets ulted. I E onto him. Q. We kill him. We move to Akali. She pops her shroud. I wait for my E to come up. I E. Q. Ravenous. I think that was auto, but close enough. So we lose top tower for all that, but we do get the Baron because we killed their whole team. And then I base and I go top. Do I have Ravenous? I have Ravenous now. So we get Baron. I eat my jungler's camps. I eat the top wave. I TP mid. Let's see how this TP goes. I TP mid to help my Gragas, but it doesn't look great. Akali waits to use her E. I follow her, or waits to use her ult. I follow her through the ult. Ignite her. One-shot her. Or, sorry, my Gragas actually kills her, because I got CC'd. If I dodged a couple more spells, I might have been able to. I think this was a bad TP by me. I kind of baited my Gragas in here. And then we give shutdown. So this was a bad TP by me. I should have kept pushing top and let my Gragas die, but he didn't die, actually. He got out, and my TP baited him back in. So that was bad by me. I'm going to take over bot wave now, though, after I take blue buff. Oh, I go top. Why do I go top here? Let's check. Dragon is in 2 minutes. I don't know. I think I should have gotten bot here, definitely. But I do at least get the top turret. I forced him to come for me. He TP's bot. I see that he TP's bot. So I know that nobody should be up right now on the top wave except for Riven, who is a non-threat. I am 5-1, 2 items, and she is 2-3 with 2 weaker items than mine. And I'm 2 levels ahead of her. Udyr comes top. I E out. And dragon is up, so I'm gonna base. This is gonna be my soul. Okay, I was just AFK for a second. Take raptors on my way there. So I see Brand on this ward. My Nunu goes in, activate my Q, I go in, Q, dodge, wait for my Q to come up, ult Brand, kill Brand. I go for Udyr, but he runs away. Go for Kali, but she runs away. I interrupt Tahm Kench Q. Dodge his Q. Or interrupt Tahm Kench W, my bad. And just beat him down with Q autos. And I know my Gragas is right behind me, so I know we'll be able to get out in time. Or he'll be able to assist me in time. Then we just clean them all up. So something I want to impart upon you is the importance of kiting in and out on Camille, right? So when I go in here, I go in with my Q procced, I do my Q combo on him, and then I back up, W to slow him, and then I go back in when my Q is off cooldown. So it's important to weave in and out of a fight with your Qs. Your Qs are your main source of damage, not auto attacks, right? So unlike an Olaf or an Udyr or a Renekton, you don't want to walk up to them and stick on them and just start beating them down. You want to kite in and out of a fight. This is a really important concept to learn on Camille. So now I'm going to instantly talk over the bot wave. We don't want to... we do not want to waste any time, so we instantly go on side. Clear the towers, or clear the... Oh, the tower's gone. Okay, we cleared the wave. Gonna eat camps. I don't know. I should be hitting bot wave here. Or I should be hitting bot tower here. I think eating this camp is quite troll. From me. But we're gonna kill Kench here. Ult him. And one-shot him with our Q. Move on Udyr, but he slows us all down. So we're gonna walk for Baron here. I have TP, right? So I'm gonna base. I'm gonna buy my Spirit Shojin, and then I'm gonna TP on to the top wave. I would have TP'd to a ward closer to them, but I don't have one. So I'm gonna clear top wave. Then I'm gonna look to zone, but they take the Baron before I can even zone. So I'm gonna clear camps. I see Riven, so I go to Riven. Start pushing top wave. And generally, you want to play 4-1 on the Baron sequence, right? So 4 people on mid, and then 1 person inside, or 4 people on side, 1 person in mid, right? So I see Riven here. Now Akali comes for me. So Akali and Riven are going to chase me down. So here's how I play it. I dodge the... Okay. Or this is not the one I'm thinking of, okay. There's a fight later where I 2v1 the Riven and the Akali. So now I'm going to start taking this tower. I wait to get another Q for the move speed, and then I back up with E. I take off her stuff with Q, dodge her E. Now I wait for her to use her R. But she doesn't actually... She uses her R, but she tries to use it to get away. So I didn't R her R. But... Oops, I went a little too quick there. So I'll break it down. She uses her R, I dodge her E. And then I R her to get the true damage off. I E, I hit Riven, but I want to go for Akali because my true damage is up. I one-shot the Akali. Missed the Q, but I have healing from Ravenous and my passive back up. And then I wait a little bit for her flash, but unfortunately I miss it and she just gets out. I chase like an idiot, but it's fine. And so even though I heavily misplayed that fight, I could have played it a lot better, a lot cleaner. I am so strong from my early game and my mid game, and all the work that I've put in, that I can just easily 2v1 the Akali and the Riven. Alright. If you guys have any comments you'd like to leave them in the comment section down below. If you'd like me to make more videos of this educational style, let me know as well. I'm going to link for a couple of resources. So I'm going to link a very good Chinese OTP, Liu Bao, I think his name is. He plays a lot of Camille. He plays him in tough matchups. He plays him in easy matchups. He only plays Camille. And he's very, very good at Camille. Only problem with his content is he does smurf a lot, so he's playing against people who is lower than his skill level. So you keep that in mind. But he is still a very good Camille, and he does a lot of things that you wouldn't even realize that you are doing incorrectly on Camille. And the other resource I will link is another very good Camille player. Surti, the rank 1 top laner in NA last season, and probably going to be rank 1 again this season. I'll link his Twitch and his YouTube. And yeah, thank you for watching, and I hope you guys enjoyed.